everyone, Sheree here. Today I'm doing something a little bit different and I'm using a printable kit from Kelly Bangs Creative, and this one is called An Organized Life. It is so gorgeous. I love the colors in this, the patterns are just so pretty. What I've done is printed off some of the papers, and you can see the beautiful selection here. These aren't all of the papers, just the ones I'm planning on using for my project today. And there's also an alphabet which you can cut out, and these beautiful embellishments, which I'm not quite sure which pieces I'll be using, but I wanted to show you before I start cutting them out. You can actually just print them straight out just like this, or you can select all the individual items and change the sizing of what you need for your project in Photoshop and print them out that way individually. So I'm going to go away and fussy cut all these beautiful little things out, and then I'm going to choose a photo and start creating. So I'll be back again soon to show you what I'm going to do. Alright, so I've got all those little bits and pieces cut out now, and I've selected a few things that I know I want to add to the page, and they're off to the left hand side there. My page today is an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock in the background there. I've got a square photo and I've backed that with some of the pink pattern paper and the white and grey geometric pattern paper from the kit. And I've layered those up, they're stuck down now, and I'm just about to add a cute little label to the top of the photo with some foam dots that says My Desk. I really love that, it's very cute. Now I've got some of the paper pom-pom trim that was also on the easy print sheet. And I'm just going to staple that into position with my tiny attacher. So I'm just adding 2 little staples on each end, on either side. And then I can start adding some more embellishments. Alright, so I've got that cute little shelf house, and I'm going to put that one there and layer that gorgeous floral over the top. So I'm sticking the little house straight down onto the page, and I'll use some foam squares behind that floral just to make it sit up off the page a little bit. I do have the title Neat and Tidy, which will go on just sort of underneath that photo, but I'm not sticking that one down just yet. So I'll go around about there. Okay, next I've got this gorgeous stripy bow. So again, just a little foam square behind that, adding lots of nice dimension to the page. With that cute little paper button, which I'm just going to tuck in behind, just adding more layers. I've got the organized piece there, and that's just going to tuck in underneath the pom-pom trim on the right. And I've got this cute little binder clip as well. So I'm just playing around with where I can put that one. And again, I'm adding a little foam square behind that one too. Okay, alright, so that can go on there. And now I'm adding a little label that says So Good. So I'm just going to tuck that in behind the floral piece, just making sure you can still read what it says, it's not covered up too much. Alright, and now I can add that title. Again, it's got some foam squares behind it. So adding that one on, and I was going to add that little speech bubble too, but in the end I thought it didn't really need it. It's got enough going on in that section there. So now I'm going to move to the bottom of the page, and I'm adding in that gorgeous bold black and white stripe. So this is another one of the pattern papers from the kit. So just sticking that one across the bottom, and then I'm going to bring in some more colour with a strip of the same pink pattern paper that I used behind the photo, and a strip of yellow because I've got lots of yellow going on around the photo. And then I've also got another little piece of that white and grey geometric paper as well. So just adding some thin double-sided tape behind those, and I'm going to tuck them in behind. Alright, so that pink can go on the left there. And I've got that yellow piece which I'll put to the right. And then I've got that other little geometric strip which I'll sort of put in behind, but kind of in the middle section, just adding another piece of that to this bottom section of the page, just to help balance out the design. All right, and then I've got my journaling strips, which I will go away, stick down and add some stitching, and I'll be back. All right, so stitching's done. I've roughed up the edges of those strips across the bottom. I've got stitching on the top left to the photo and along those journaling strips as well. So just a couple more things to add now. I've got a white tag from my stash, and I'm just adding a little bit of twine to that for some extra texture. And I'll tuck that in behind that top left corner there. And then all I have to add is the date. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this page come together using these gorgeous printables from Kelly Bangs Creative. I'll pop a link down below. Please let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll leave you with some close-up photos at the end. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye for now.